looking at controlling the mount position. I've got my partner down. I've made it past their guard to one of our most dominant positions, the mount. Now I want to be able to keep this position. So Coach Theo's on his back. I am sitting over the tummy. Now, if I have my knees super close together and my chest up tall, I'm very unbalanced here. When Coach Theo uses his legs to bridge, it's going to really affect me, causing me to lose my balance. I'm going to start to fall down, which is not good for my mount. So what I want is my toes touching underneath my partner's legs, my knees open wide, and my chest is low. My head isn't lined up with Coach Theo's head. I'm driving it forward and past him with my arms out wide. From here, Coach Theo is carrying all my weight, and my hips are away from his. When he starts bridging now, it's going to affect me much less. And other than that, I'm also going to have my hands to catch. So Coach Theo has a couple ways that he can defend. One is by bridging, but because I'm low, we know I can always use my hand on the floor. I like to reinforce this by grabbing his head on the opposite side. So I'm in my mount, I'm nice and low. Coach Theo bridges, I catch the head, post my hand, drive myself flat. If he bridges the other way, I just switch. Other hand post, other hand catch, driving him flat. Another option our partners have is they might try to make space between our chest and their face, so they start pushing straight up on my chest. Here, I just pretend like I'm swimming. My arms come underneath. I drive their hands out of my way. If they try it again, I just keep swimming through, dropping back down into this mount position. The last option for Coach Theo is trying to turn onto his side so he can trap my leg. He might bridge turn, start posting his hands here, right by my leg. I want to grab this hand, push it on the mat, and extend it over Coach Theo so I can flatten him up, bring my knees up a little higher before getting back into my heavy mount. So again, if I started to get low, Coach Theo's on his side, trap his arm, bring it over his head, slide my knees up, and get back into my low mount position. All right, guys, so one more time. When my partner bridges, I'm posting on the mat, grabbing the head to get them back flat. If he pushes up on my chest, I swim through, knocking the hands out of my way. And if he turns to trap my leg, I put his hand on the ground, over the head, and slide up into a higher mount, getting nice and low. Guys, if we want to practice this alone at home, starting tall, I'm going to drop down into a good mount. Practice catching and posting side to side. I sit my chest up like my partner's pushing, swim through, drop down. I can walk my hands back like they're pushing, swim through, drop down. Last one, my partner turns on their side. Grab the arm, pin to the floor, slide over their head as I climb my knees higher. All right, guys, let's watch this whole thing one more time. Coach Theo's down on his back. I am in the mount position. My toes touch. My knees are wide. My chest is low. Hands ready. Coach Theo bridges. I post and catch, getting him flat. If he drives up on my chest, swim move. Get him nice and low. Last one, turns on his side to trap. Take his arm down to the floor, over the head, climb up to a heavy mount again. And that is how I'm going to keep my partner trapped under me in the mount position.